Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's a great day to go and react to woke, unhinged TikToks. Let's go.
If people are still confused why Trump won, these next 10 minutes are a pretty good start for some answers and self-reflection as well. So without further ado, let's get it started.
My name in the Ojibwe language is Iji Wewadam Ukwe, or in English, speaks with a clear and loud voice woman. I'm a member of the...
That's her name. Hello, nice to meet you, a clear voice woman, whatever. Also, like, what? My name in Hebrew means princess. I am a princess.
White Earth Nation, and my family is the Wolf Clan.
Oh, I bet. You ready for a real name? Peggy Flanagan.
My pronouns aren't preferred, they are mandatory.
No, they're not.
Do not purposefully misgender trans people.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get off my screen.
You do not get to decide how someone identifies. My pronouns aren't preferred, they are mandatory.
Yes, but I can decide if I don't want to see you on my screen, and I don't want to see you ever again. That was terrible.
And if kids are hungry in school, what that does to brain and learning, you're not going to learn to read. So if you're talking about learning to read and closing gaps, then you better take away the barriers for that. If that's tampons, then that's tampons.
Tampons and reading. I wish I had more clarification when it comes to this. Like, I don't know how did we end up here. How?
People who have testicle keychains hanging off the back of their trucks.
My high school bully with internalized homophobia.
The old man who asks where I'm really from.
My ex who definitely does not understand the female reproductive system.
Anyone who's ever wronged Taylor Swift.
The girl from summer camp who's now a conspiracy.
All single. All single. Baggages, brother.
Theorist.
The guy on the subway who manspreaded 2 seats.
Whoever this guy is that keeps DMing me for feet pics.
My cousin who wrestles 30 to 50 feral hogs in his backyard every day.
My coworker who's constantly in trouble.
Hannah, wait, are you talking at me over there?
Listen, you guys, like, what are those? What are those? You will never find anyone. You can tell people, like, if there is something you really don't like about someone, discuss it. They can change it. They don't want to change it, bye-bye. But at least give them a chance. Like, what is this? Also, if they don't like Taylor Swift, they don't... What? No man likes Taylor Swift, okay? No man will go and watch a Taylor Swift concert just by themselves, okay?
Continue this set. I want you to know that... There. And before I continue this set, I want you to know that my pronouns are he, him, and that bitch. And I will be respected as such.
When you demand respect is when you lose respect. Also, you really didn't have to say he, him. I can see a he, him in you. All right? But that bitch, nah, ain't working like that. You are cool and you're 5 people who are like yooing, whatever, yaying for you. You can have your concert with them there. It's fine. I'm not coming.
How old were you when you started?
I was about 12 when I started on puberty.
Clementine Breen was given puberty blockers at 2 years old and double mastectomy. Mastectomy? I don't know how to pronounce that. 14? She's suing. This is it. This is exactly it.
Blockers.
What did your parents say?
My parents were really resistant originally, and they were pretty strongly believing that I was not transgender, and they were told by my former doctor that I was at very high risk for suicide if they didn't agree to the treatment.
And you were not?
No, I was not suicidal at the time, and I only attempted suicide after being on testosterone.
And when you finished, you were roughly how old?
I finished testosterone, or I fully stopped taking testosterone earlier this year.
And when did you decide this was not for you?
Earlier this year, after completing DBT therapy and sort of having to actually process my trauma for the first time, I sort of started thinking about my future and if I wanted to have children, and I couldn't imagine myself as someone's father.
I don't even want to sit here and be like, you're stupid, you're a fascist, because like that doesn't get anywhere with these people. It's just like there's nothing else to say or do. Yes. Okay, if you voted for that, then like I don't understand. And like I'm not even at the place where I'm like, if you voted for that, then I'm cutting you out of my, like I'm not like thinking that. I'm just like, how can I understand like people I know that push that aside to be like, well, our economy or whatever.
I'm going to do drugs today. Like, I love how she's mentioning the economy as a whatever thing. She would not be mentioning the economy as a whatever thing if she was actually struggling in life. She has everything she wants, and now she's creating problems out of nowhere because she's missing drama in her life. She's bored.
Side to be like, well, our economy or whatever.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black woman because I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm angry as bro. I'm angry. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. We always finish last. We always come last to everybody.
My husband and I live off the government. We don't work.
Interesting. Well, sad, brother.
Glad to everybody.
My husband and I live off the government. We don't work. And this morning, it's Sunday. This morning.
How easily she says it. Like, it is completely normal. Why you don't work? Do you have an illness? Like, please tell us. Please explain. I wish people say I cannot work. Not I don't. Like, I cannot work because of this and this reason. So I live on the government. But saying it as a choice. How lazy can you be?
It's Sunday. This morning, I asked him where he wanted to go eat lunch because we always go out to eat on Sundays. And he sat me down and he said, I think it's best that we stop eating out on Sundays, considering Donald Trump got elected and pretty soon we're going to be without a paycheck because he's not going to give us any more money. It wasn't until he said that it hit me how much this election affects our family directly. Because now we're both probably going to have to go get a job.
What? You will have to work? Oh my God. That is so devastating.
And so we're going to miss time with our kids. We're going to miss time together.
Darn it. Only you. Only poor you. The only person who will miss time with their family. What are we going to do?
It's just devastating because before our country was so great. People could just live off of the government.
Please tell me this is satire. There's no way this is like there's a person this delusional. She wants someone to punch her face. I am sorry to say that, but like she wants someone to rage on her. Like I can't. What is she asking for? Sympathy? Is she really asking for sympathy?
You didn't really have to work unless you wanted to, but now with Trump, he's gonna force everybody to go to work. And I don't think people realize that how devastating it is to trade your time for money when you could have just
no one realizes
just had money handed to you from the very beginning. It's awful. And now I'm like, we're not even gonna have Sunday lunches out.
What is the weirdest thing about conservatives?
That they're brainwashed, they're all cultic.
The fuck is this? I am sorry. Maybe I'm not. What the hell is this? Well, this is not even a human anymore. What is this? Psychologist. I need a psychologist who knows how to deal with this. What kind of a trauma is this? What did this poor soul have to go through life to identify as this and walk around looking like this?
You think so? The weirdest thing about conservatives?
That they're brainwashed, they're all cultish.
Conservatives?
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what's something you agree with conservatives on?
Not a damn thing anymore.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Can't name one?
No.
Immigration, free speech, First, Second Amendment?
First and Second Amendment, sure.
Okay. All right, so we have some agreement.
Using the word skinny to market products that have fewer calories or are healthier is fatphobic.
I can't. I can't anymore. The detailing, how far they go with it. Calling someone skinny is fatphobic. Saying the word skinny around a fat person is fatphobic. Wow, how dare you mention the word skinny. I'm done.
Skinny pop, skinny cow, with the tape measure tied around the waist. And you can try to change the logo, but it's still fatphobic. Skinny girl.
Egregious. Just
egregious. To make something have fewer calories, less sugar, you say make it skinny? Smoothie King? I hope you can now see how people use fatphobia as a marketing tool. It's not about those options having less calories and less sugar, it's the way they're marketed.
Do you think that tax dollars...
And what is wrong with you trying to get skinnier? You don't have to be skinny, but skinnier? What is the problem with that? Like, I understand there are skinny people who are unhealthy as well as fat people, but getting skinnier is for someone who is your size, I think would be healthy. For me as well, getting skinnier would be healthier. Like, dude, why? Why do we go that far? Just creating problems and creating like this trouble and drama around you that is completely unnecessary. So we're gonna have a random person saying skinny and you'll be like offended and try to argue with them. Why do you do that to yourself? Live your life. Enjoy it. Take it easy.
Should go to
calories and less sugar, it's the way they're marketed.
Do you think that tax dollars should go towards trans surgeries? Yes.
Because it is a medical necessary surgery. Yes, I agree with that.
Every American's tax dollars should go towards trans surgeries.
If we have free health care, then health care should provide everything a person needs. Trans surgeries, whatever.
It's not a medical thing. You don't die if you don't make that procedure. If that procedure is necessary for you so you don't die, then that is a necessary procedure, all right? I don't mind giving my money to save people's lives, but I'm not giving my money for this. I am sorry. Some woman out there will say I need a new nose for my job, and then that's gonna be my tax money paying for her nose job because it's a necessary medical procedure. I don't get it.
Else, you know, they should go because they can't be happy in their own skin.
Okay.
And a woman without that nose job cannot be happy without a new nose job. You know what I mean? Like no, we're not. No. Don't allow that. Don't be dumb.
Got to be happy in their own skin, and we need to make sure that they are.
An 18-month legal battle just wrapped up in the UK that cost taxpayers more than £63,000 because someone misgendered a gender-fluid dachshund named Pablo. Pablo's owner recently chaired a Zoom call for all LGBTQIA plus employees of Cambridgeshire City Council, where on this call he said that his dog identified as gender fluid and put on a dress on the animal to then create a conversation about gender fluidity. Another employee, who happens to be lesbian, said, "Your dog is male." At which point, Pablo's owner said this: "People mentioned that they were shaking, feeling threatened and horrified with the disrespectful comments." So on behalf of Pablo, this lesbian colleague was then reported for aggressive tones and transphobia and was banned from attending further meetings or contacting members of this group. So she sued and now has been awarded over £55,000 and had all of her legal costs covered for this. Apparently, it's not against the law, even in the UK, to misgender a dog's gender fluidity. You know, people actually thought we were going to have flying cars at this point, or live on Mars, or cure cancer. And instead, here we are.
They said 2030 flying cars. What? How far are we? 5 more years? I had to check. 5 more years. Okay.
Oh my God, it's a person of color. Hi, person of color. Are you okay?
Yes.
No, you're not. You're not okay. You are an oppressed, depressed, sad person of color. Oh, you must have such a sad, depressed, oppressed, sad life.
No, I'm actually very successful.
No, you're not. You're not
How dare
successful. You can't be successful in this system, and I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to take care of you. I'm going to post so many Instagram stories.
I don't need you to take care of me.
I'm going to take care of you because I hate the white man as well.
They're actually all right.
You're a sad, oppressed, depressed, gay.
Imagine a black person out there not hating a white man. Ooh! Only woke people can't believe that.
Gay.
Person, you are gay. I bet you're gay as well.
Gay.
I'm here to take care of you.
Emily was right. Emily was pregnant all along. This is my beautiful wife, Emily. Yes, she is a mannequin.
This is Sean. He lives in America with his mannequin wife, Emily, and...
Nah. Weirdo. Why are we giving a spotlight to a weirdo? Ew. Keep it private. I don't want to know.
his 3 doll children, twins little Shawnee and
Children.
Tommy. His 3rd child is yet to be revealed.
This right here is our newborn baby we just had last month. We're not saying the gender of this baby because we're going to let the baby decide. When the baby...
Yes, I'm sorry. This guy is a bit mentally challenged. We should not make fun of him. I mean, he is dressing them, not sexually. So maybe he's just lonely.
baby gets old enough, what the baby wants to identify as.
Sean claims to love Emily and enjoys
Actually,
dancing
I
with
take
her,
it back.
spending
You
the
see the
holidays
stickers in the
together and
background?
playing with her younger brother Simon.
He just got out of the juvie a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's
This is
a
not my
silent
son.
face.
This is Emily's little brother.
He shares his life with his unconventional family on TikTok and
How did he
challenges
make it
anyone
a
that
plus?
judges him.
How did he make it a plus? That pregnancy test showed a pregnancy plus sign, like positive. Which pregnant woman had to piss on that? Oh my god, I can't. Why am I even wondering? Why are we even talking about this?
My wife Emily, we've been married almost a year now. Best year of my life.
3
Hardly ever
children,
argue.
1
Don't
year?
get in many fights at all. It's been great. She barely even talks.
What do you think?
What do you mean?
All right, well, thank you guys for having me. I am here to talk about an assignment that was showed into my daughter's classroom.
Wait. A father rips into the Vista Unified School District Board after students at Rancho Buena Vista High School in California were put through an activist seance during school hours. I don't know how I butchered the whole sentence. I don't think this assignment should ever be taught to children. It does not do anything other than groom them. We need more fathers like this. What happened? What's this?
I'm going to read the assignment. I do have a picture, but
Okay.
that's, neither here nor
Okay, activity direction. Stand in a circle. Each of you is now gay or lesbian, and you're about to begin your coming out process. You cannot talk for the rest of this activity.
there it says stand in a circle. Each of you is now gay or lesbian, and you're about to begin your coming out process. You cannot talk for the rest of this activity. I don't see how this is part of the California curriculum for education. There's nothing that it does other than groom children. It's not okay, it's disgusting, and it should not be allowed. I was told by the vice principal of Rancho the first time I called that it was not part of the curriculum. I then emailed Dr. Villarreal. He emailed me back saying, oh no, this is definitely part of the curriculum, this specific activity. Then he had one of his other vice principals call me to confirm that it was really part of this curriculum. I have tried to get into contact with Dr. Villarreal over the phone about 7 times, 8 times, and just failed every single time. He has not reached out to me himself personally, other than the first email contact that we had. I've reached out to Dr. Matt Doyle. I do understand that we will be having a meeting between January 6th and the 13th, I believe. So there is that. I don't think that this assignment should ever be taught to any children. It does not do anything other than groom them. Should not be allowed. Anybody who teaches this should be fired immediately. That's all I have to say about it. Okay.
You're literally talking about sexual things. That is a sexual orientation, I guess. And talking about sex in that scenario in school should never be allowed. You should never be allowed, because once you first have to explain to them what gay means, what lesbian means, and in order to explain that, it is not only saying that you are into like what is into girls. You have to go deeper. And that is not something that I want my school to teach my children. I want them to know. No, I don't want them to know any of those things in school and be taught in school. I understand biology and teaching them their body parts, but that's how far we go. I remember the days when your parent will tell you how kids are created is by like a bird bringing them home, or you order your children. Like, I don't know. Like, we don't want that.
Thank you. Just so that you know, if you've not spoken before, we can't respond from the dais.
I understand.
Okay, thank you.
Man, that is ridiculous. I hope with Donald Trump as president that this is something that you're not gonna have to deal with anymore. And I also hope the same for Germany, because my child will be probably educated in a German school unless I go and live somewhere else, which is also a possibility. But either way, like, I don't want that in the school. Like, I will actively fight against it.